As he said to the graduating class, that you have to be 10 times as good to get a fair shot in America. You agree with that?
I don't know if it's 10 times better, but maybe 5.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You think you have to be 5 times?
Yeah, when you black in America, absolutely.
In 2024?
Yeah, when you're black in America, when you're a woman in America, if you're a black woman in America, absolutely.
I think that's a zombie lie.
Why?
Because I just don't think that's America anymore.
I done ran up all these bands up in hand and made like 5 bands a day. I was broke, came up with a plan, now I'm the man, there ain't no stopping me. I done ran up all these bands up in hand and made like 5 bands a day. I was broke, came up with a plan, now I'm the man, there ain't no stopping me. It ain't no stopping me. Got bands, I'ma run it up, it ain't no stopping me. I was broke, came up with a plan, now I'm the man, it ain't no stopping me. Got bands, I'ma run it up, it ain't no stopping me.
So I recently came across this clip of Bill Maher and Charlamagne the G debating whether or not black people in America still have to work harder than our white counterparts to achieve the same results. Now, before we jump into this conversation, I want to preface it by saying I am of the opinion that we in America, foundational black Americans specifically, have made a lot of progress in this country. A lot of changes have been made in this country, and anyone who says otherwise is either lying or too young and naive to know the difference. Really, it's an insult to all of our ancestors and all of the fighters and writers that we've had in our culture to say that no progress has been made. So I do want to make that clear before we jump into the conversation. But with that being said, this election, Donald Trump's win over Kamala Harris, does definitively prove that white privilege is still a thing and black people still have to work harder than our white counterparts to achieve the same results. And I'm going to explain to you why and how I've come to this conclusion. With that being said, let's jump into it. I want to take us back to 2008-2009. Consider the election of President Barack Obama. Now, this was a man, a black man with a black wife, black children, a family man who has never been convicted of a crime. This is a Harvard graduate. This is a civil rights activist, a constitutional lawyer. This man had, in his 8 years in office, 0 scandals. He wasn't accused of cheating on his wife. He had 0 divorces in his background. He didn't have any outside babies. This man has been walking the straight and narrow path for his entire life. Yet, and still, he was attacked and slandered. Countries, foreign countries, were posting in their news articles pictures of our president, Barack Obama, looking like a monkey. They posted pictures of his wife looking like a monkey. They degraded Barack Obama at every opportunity they got. Not only that, while he was in office, Mitch McConnell and the Republicans intentionally blocked every measure, every law, every bill that Barack Obama tried to get passed. We're all familiar with the filibuster, but never in history of America has the filibuster been used on any president as it has been used against President Barack Obama. Now take that and compare it to Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been married not once, not twice, but 3 times. And even his current wife, Melania Trump, doesn't seem to be rocking with him. In 2016, we saw Melania trying to distance herself from Donald Trump. And even now in 2024, when Donald Trump was declared the winner of the election, Melania Trump wasn't even trying to kiss him.
I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady. Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country. Can you believe that?
It was embarrassing. Not only that, the man has been convicted of multiple crimes, and a judge even found him liable for SAing a woman. You can't make this stuff up. So how is it that Barack Obama is still, in the eyes of many, seen as the most divisive president, whereas Donald Trump, the man who some would claim is responsible for the January 6th riot, insurrection, whatever you want to call it. If you compare the deeds of both of these men, why is it that Donald Trump gets so much more love and Barack Obama gets so much hate? And this video isn't even about bashing Donald Trump. Take a look at the way Joe Biden has been treated. The man is clearly suffering from cognitive decline, if not outright dementia. And yet, the mainstream media did their utmost to continue pushing Joe Biden, despite the fact that we can see his son smoking crack on the internet. The man argued on a presidential debate stage that he defeated Medicare, and to this day, people say he should not have pulled out of the presidential race and he would have done better than Kamala Harris. It's amazing the things that we will overlook and the passes we will give to some people rather than others. Now, I can already see it now. People are going to be in my comment section saying, well, what about the nuance? What about the policies? People voted for Barack Obama, but he had bad policies. And Donald Trump is going to make America great again. And blah, blah, blah. All I'm saying is Barack Obama would not have been elected for a second term if he had been impeached twice in the first term that he served. Not only that, Barack Obama would not have gotten the chance to serve the first term if he was caught on tape saying he would grab women by the coochies. It just wouldn't happen. We are held to different standards, and to the youth out there, if you do tend to look like me, I hope you learn early that you're going to have to work harder and use that as motivation, because it's a reality that you're going to have to face. But hey, that's just what I think. If I got it wrong, be sure to leave a comment in the section. I'll check it out and respond as always. If you made it this far in the video, hit the thumbs up button. I salute you for rocking with me as hard as you do. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Check out this bonus footage, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I mean, 50 years of experience, and Joe Biden hasn't forgotten it. He may get pissed off at a press conference, and he may be thinking about the Mexican border deal and say Mexico instead of Egypt. He knows what he's talking about. He circles back around, gets to Egypt. He might misplace a word here and there, but you talk to him for hours at a time. Is he slower? Does he move slower? Yeah, he's moved slower. Is he stiffer? Yeah, he moves stiffer. Does he have trouble walking sometimes? Yeah, so did FDR. We got out of the Depression. We won a GD war against Nazism and against the Japanese. But comparing that guy's mental state, I've said it for years now, he's cogent. But I undersold him when I said he was cogent. He's far beyond cogent. In fact, I think he's better than he's ever been. And I don't really, you know what, I don't really care. Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. And I've known him for years. The Brzezinskis have known him for 50 years. If it weren't the truth, I wouldn't say it. And
I ran up a bag now, turn myself to a cash cow. Mama told me she loved me, I look just like my dad now. Might take a trip out to Japan now, 200 in front of the dash now. Design all the way from the chest down, do it on my own, any handouts. Niggas faking this man down, hey. Grinding trying to find me a way out, hey. Nigga faking this man down, hey. Grinding trying to find me a way out.